to part 2 of today's readings. In part 1, we had 3 cards come out, the first of which is Shani, representing the inner gifted child and the importance of feeling over achievement, cultivating feeling instead of focusing on achievements. Then we have Isabella Tiger Moth, representing the flourishing of our magical abilities, as well as transformation leading to psychic awareness. So, the next card is Eagle versus Bear. So here we have the struggle of the mind as symbolized by the eagle against the body as symbolized by the bear. And there's a lot going on as represented by this struggle. One is that the body has pain, which has been repressed in most cases. And as such, the mind is not trying to hear what the body has to say. The mind might see the body as complaining all the time and shouting about its issues. And so the mind may perhaps be accustomed to shutting those signals out. So again, let's review the captions. Rigidity. This is talking about the rigidity of the mind. Compulsive debate. So this can represent intrusive thoughts. It can represent the pathological need to play devil's advocate, overthinking, OCD. So these are struggles that we can anticipate through this awakening process. And what Spirit is calling on us to work on through this reading is learning how to get our mind and body working together on the same side. An important first step is using the mind to create space for meditation. This allows our body to express whatever feelings it's having. So the more that we meditate, the more feelings the body expresses. We can also use mantras to reassure the body that we are on the same side and that we will do everything we can to protect ourselves and to make sure that we're safe and that we will be kind and that we will take good care of ourselves. And these are things that our body wants to hear. Our body feels so much better hearing that from the mind. So we're being asked to consider our self-talk and to overturn that conditioning that wants to be critical and wants to point the finger and blame and feel guilty and unforgiving. Those are things that we can consciously choose to work on with our mind to help build the mind-body bridge. So mantras are another important tool. But when we say things like, I am worthy of love, I am worthy of healing, I am enough, I am doing the best I can, I forgive myself for the mistakes that I made, and I am learning how to do better. All these things are important things to say to ourselves, but we also have to believe it. That can be the hard part sometimes. So, it's not something that necessarily comes easily. It takes practice. It takes perseverance. But payoff is greater psychic awareness. And we are going to need that because the old paradigms, which are no longer sustaining us, are going through a kind of entropy. Their structure is losing their cohesiveness. And so we need to be able to rely on our bodies to guide us through intuition. So, just to review, we need to acknowledge the inner gifted child. We need to recognize feminine energy as a valid marker of development. We need to cultivate faith in our spiritual development, and this can be radically facilitated through direct communication with God. So, if you are not a believer in God, you can ask God to give you a sign and then look for the sign. And then we need to begin improving our mind-body communication. And for many, it will be a struggle at first, but it does get better with time and practice. So, that is today's reading. Thank you for joining us.